welcome the opportunity to serve on the third board. I think I can bring a lot of strength to that board. I think I can solve problems creatively. I think I can analyze problems and find solutions. And I'm eager to use all my experience to do that. I think the board is headed in the right direction, and I think their opposition on trying to stop GRF from taking over this whole community is certainly a step forward and in the right direction. We have problems. We've mentioned dry rot, waste, leaky pipes. We should be putting all our energy and time into solving that problem, not fighting with one another. If we can resolve this, we'll be further ahead. Everybody wants to reduce costs and reduce assessments. That's a noble aim, but it has certain limitations. You can only do that up to a certain extent. So we have to look at this and step back and ask ourselves, where do we want to go? Now, when I started my opening remarks, I may have scared you. If I did, good. You can do something. You can vote. The people that you pick for the boards vote for who's going to sit on the GRF board. You have no direct recall except if you follow Third's lead and do support them in the recall motion if it comes to that. So let's band together. Let's make sure that we can fight this issue. This is a democracy. We don't want people to run us over.
People really care about this community. I'm sorry for the contention in this community. I think if people stopped a little bit and started talking to each other, I just despise the vitriol that comes through emails, the things that people say in public that aren't factual. For me, protecting our real estate values is probably job one. All of us has an investment in this community that's financial, and when you really get down to the bottom line, it's people's pocketbooks. We've got to stop this process that GRF has taken us on. I would love to join the Third Mutual Board. I think the people that are on that board right now are really caring and hardworking people. I think they're doing good work. I think they're finding ways to make the system work better. And I'm really very much interested in continuing the efforts in saving energy and water and through water conservation. Listening. I think there's going to be a lot of listening for whoever gets elected to this board. You've got to figure out where the problems are, and you've got to do a lot of learning to do. I will make sure, if elected, that the Third Mutual reserves are adequate, and we continue to deal with the dry rot problems, the plumbing and the sewer issues. They can't be lost in this political firestorm that's been created. The day-to-day work has to still get done, and I'm willing to do that for you. Thank you very much.
As a retired property management business owner, I am able to look at both sides of the issue objectively. I believe with my expertise I would be an asset to the Third Mutual Board. A few of my business experience are: I'm a retired property manager, a successful entrepreneur. I've served on numerous HOA boards. I'm currently a director of the Al-Malika Shrine Temple, and I'm an international business executive. As an international businessman, I was the 7th American to be licensed to do business in the Soviet Union. My license was number 104. The company's name is Sovimenko. Between 1987 and 1981, I lived in the Soviet Union. The signing of the contract with me brought capitalism to the Soviet Union and entered censorship in the Soviet Union. If I could work with the commissars of the Soviet Union, I certainly could succeed on the board of the Three Mutuals. I'm committed to stopping GRF's rush to change and propose a 2-year moratorium while retaining PCM or some other qualified property management firm to serve our community. We must proceed with the recall and stop the GRF board from rushing to spend our money. What the current GRF board is doing by not having a realistic business plan is gambling with our money and our future. We need to determine the true cost of self-ownership of a business with 12,000 plus manners to professionally manage at an annual budget of over $100 million. Where is the detailed cost analysis of this process? That study cannot be done in a few months. Why are we not following the advice of FutureSense? I was told the GRF paid $65,000 of our money for that consultant's advice. The plan we have heard so far is not a concrete plan. It's a pie-in-the-sky dream without substance, which makes it a gamble, not a business plan. As I see it, the single most important issue is how to hold our property values, retain the services without increasing operating costs. That may be done by terminating PCM, but maybe not. Which is the path for Laguna Woods Village? That answer requires much more study. I'm as confused as you are. I understand the property management business. Thank you.